Hey everybody, it's Aaron. So I've got Samuel's chart here. We're going to do a more in-depth video soon, but just thought I would just show you the chart real quick. And so what he's got here is a year count from Ezekiel's vision all the way to 2023. Okay, so yeah, we'll talk about that soon, but I find it interesting because if we're waiting for this 7-year pattern to happen, 2,520 days, and at the end of Daniel, it speaks of 1,290 days and 1,335 days. So we've got this extra 75 days to deal with. And so essentially it's like 2,520 days for a trib, and then an extra 75 days to deal with. Well, if the trib ends on Day of Atonement in any given year, in this case, potentially 2030, you had 75 days, it brings you to Hanukkah. And so anyway, so we're just taking a look at when the trib could potentially start in 2023, if it should. We're all hoping, of course, that that's the case. And we're hoping that we get out of here before that. But anyway, there's kind of a cool parallel here with the year count, 2,520 years from Ezekiel's vision all the way to 2023, using Israel's birthday and Abraham's age. A lot of cool parallels here. And so we're going to talk about that. And if we can figure out the groundwork and the foundation of when the trib might start, which I think is the peace covenant we talked about in Daniel 9:27. I don't think the rapture is day one. I think there's a rapture gap. Anyway, if we could figure out the groundwork for the tribulation, we could potentially figure out the rapture. So we'll talk about this more. And yeah, here's the charts there. And we're also going to talk a little bit more about the 70 weeks of Daniel and the timing of that. So yeah, so stay tuned and go Jesus go, one day closer. Get tight with Christ. Talk to you guys. Love you.
Hallelujah, I'll see you in the rapture.